lot. What do you know? Alright guys, we just got set up in the blind. Rafe and I are buckled into the same spot that we were sitting last night. Overall, it was a really fun sit. I want to say we saw 20 to 30 deer, maybe 10 bucks. There was one mature buck that stood out from the rest, and he put on a really good show. He was pushing does around, checking them, sidestepping on bucks, and just posturing up the whole evening. And we couldn't get a shot at him. Unfortunately, it was low light, but nonetheless, it was a really fun encounter, and it's one of the deer that we're trying to get out of here off this south farm. But conditions have changed drastically over the past week. I can remember last week I was hunting in negative 40-degree weather, and today it is 40 degrees. So it'll be really interesting to see how these deer feed in this warm weather, if they're going to choose green, beans, corn. It's always interesting just to see this time of year what they choose with these weather conditions being so differential. But we got about 20 blue jays in the plot already. I think Rafe is... Which one are you hunting for?
Gray face.
He's hunting for gray face. And there are plenty of other bucks that have been hitting this plot that we got a shot for tonight. So we got the crossbow in hand. I think Rafe's got all the excitement he needs so far. But I don't know. I think it should be a good night despite the warm conditions. I think these deer should be hitting these green food sources that are mapped out around this plot. It's one thing that we changed on this plot this year. It was all corn last year. There was no green on it. And then this year we decided to put a little bit of clover right in front of a tree stand off in front of us to the right. And then there's probably about a half acre to an acre of rye on the south end of this plot. I think it should be a good sit, so fingers crossed it happens tonight. You got anything to add?
Well.
Nothing?
No, not unless you want me to say something.
I don't know, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Nothing?
No.
You were all excited to do your interview.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I was all excited to do the interview.
Hey, I might actually see a deer over there.
Literally?
Yeah.
There's nothing out here on this side.
I think they're thinking, where are all the other deer?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, there's a bunch of deer now. Oh, there's a buck. Dude, that might be gray face.
It is really.
Yeah, look. Get your binocs.
Should grab yours.
Oh, dude.
I can't see.
That's a good... Oh, that's the summer 10. You want to shoot the summer 10?
I'll shoot any buck.
You see him right there?
I see the move.
Oh, yeah. He's a good deer, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll shoot. I'll shoot any deer you want me to shoot.
Okay.
Okay, what's this, good or bad?
Oh, he's kind of coming to us, so... I think it's a bad thing.
I got him. He's still, I think he's trying to fake us out or something.
He's trying to fake us out.
Yeah, like so we'll be start moving so he can make sure we're people.
Some good thinking.
It's not.
No.
Is it too young?
Yeah.
Is he big?
No.
Okay, good.
Summer 10's way big then. Boy, that deer's gonna be nice one day.
That deer's pretty good.
No, he's way up there. He's not way up there, but he's back in there still.
My temps. I can't see him. Oh yeah, I did see him.
You keep an eye on that, your side.
No, he's looking at a buck. He's looking at something over here that's rattling. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of deer coming out. They're like all behind on the window.
Oh, now they're fighting. Look at him.
Oh, they're beating each other. Which one was that? The bad one that got hurt?
Alright guys, it's about 5 o'clock. Probably got about 15 minutes left. Overall, a really good set. We did see one shooter, and I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like there was another buck that came from the south, pushing a 3-year-old around, and they fought for a little bit, put on another show for us tonight, but that one shooter was Summer 10. It's a really good buck, but it's just one that's really been bullying a lot of young deer around the farm and pushing deer off. But most of these deer are feeding through this corn, making their way out to this alfalfa, out to this major green food source. It's about a 10-acre alfalfa field, and man, they've been hitting it, crushing it almost every night. But we've still got a few does out here. We've still got 15 minutes, so you never know what happens. But overall, fun set, wouldn't you say, Rafe?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
But we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. Not sure if Lee saw anything tonight, but man, the deer were on their feet. So if we see anything else, we'll bring it to you guys. But until tomorrow morning, we'll see you then.